All right, so we have our subject here all set up to take measurements. You can see her leg has the ruler taped onto it, and the ruler extends almost to the ground, but not quite, because obviously you want it to swing freely. And then on the ground, we have a meter stick, and we want to set it up so the stick is measuring right at 0 when she's relaxed and her leg is hanging vertically. So I'll double check here, and I'm moving that so now it's at 0. So as she kicks out, in fact you can show as your leg kicks out, that angle of the line, you're going to have to kind of approximate where does that line meet the ruler here, and that would be this distance we're calling A. The distance from whatever pivot point to the ground, that's going to be the distance we're calling B. And then obviously you can use those two to calculate the angle. So when you're going to do this, it takes a little while. You can go up and down where her kneecap, where that tibial tuberosity is, and kind of play around. Find, oh, that wasn't the right spot exactly. That was the right spot. You know, so you can see that, and you can, in fact, you can put a little piece of tape and make it easier to find again. Obviously, if you go and nothing happens, don't take that data as a 0. And spend a little bit of time seeing if you can get a consistent response before you actually start getting your data. So we can do this. So right now, my subject is sitting there relaxed. We're going to get kind of our baseline measurement of the magnitude. So I'm getting ready to go. And I'm also taking a look. In fact, I'm going to just shift my position here so I'll be able to see how this goes out. So you probably don't see me here except for the hammer. And go. And we're going to do 3. So that went out like maybe 9 centimeters. You know, so I would record that, and then we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it again. And maybe that went out like 7.5 centimeters. Now we'll do it one more time. That one went out more like 16 centimeters. Here our subject is going to do Jendrassik's maneuver. So you can see she's holding her, or pulling her hands apart, and she's going to hold that tension while we do the reflex. So we're going to do this again. And now she's in Jendrassik's maneuver, coming in. And wow. So we saw there was definitely a stronger response there. That went out to maybe like 19 or so centimeters. We're going to do it one more time. Again, she's still pulling there. That was probably like up to 21 centimeters. And we'll do one more. Maybe that was another 19 centimeters. So there we got our data. We have 3 readings for the baseline, 3 readings for the Jendrassik's maneuver, and we're going to have to convert those into angles and get the averages and see what happens.
Okay, so we're going to test the Achilles tendon reflex, and so I will aim right here. If you want to try this at home on someone in your family, you can use your hand like kind of karate chop and get a similar reaction. And you want to try a Jendrassik maneuver? All right. So I wasn't sure if that was larger, but maybe.
Try it one more time, maybe.
Yeah.
A little more even. Yeah, I think that feels a little more. So then that was Jendrassik's.
All right, Jendrassik.
That make a difference?